Let's get it.
Hello. I'm your host, Chi-Town Neal, man. Welcome to the podcast, Tell the Truth Podcast 23. To my left, man, is my buddy, man. We got a guest in the house, too, but we get to that in a minute. But to my left, my buddy, when he cooking on the grill. Yeah. I like to call him Uncle Billy. When he be gambling, winning a little money on the games, I like to call him Billy Whoop Whoop. When we in the studio, man, I call him BTB. What's that for, baby?
Bowtie Bill.
Man, that's what's up, baby, man. First of all, I want to tell these boys out here at Maximize Your Potential Studio, thank you for letting us use your studio in North Dallas, man.
Sir.
We got a host, man, before you do the announcement, man. We got a guest host in the building, my man, G Money, George, man. Welcome back, dog, man.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
My pleasure. Man. Let's give it up.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir, man. Before we get to the shenanigans, because today we talking about them Cowboys. Woo!
All in.
Here, come on, let's take care of business first. BTB, tell people what I need from you, baby.
Man, fam, we thank you for everything that you're doing for us. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Send it to your family members and friends, the ones you like as well as the ones you don't like. And also, hit it to all of your other subscribes,
yeah.
Yeah, right. As well as your other threads.
All right.
And we just thank you for everything that you're doing, fam. Thank you.
I'm going to tell you right now, we've been in the studio this night about 2 hours. We've been drinking, so this is going to be a wild one. This is going to be a draw. First thing I want to do is give a toast out to my boy. Hey, G Money got a little bit of glass. So this is our third show tonight. We're not going to post them all in one night. I'm telling y'all right now. We said boys. Inside joke. All right.
Let's start by the Boys Velasquez.
That's right.
Boys
Vasquez, our buddy, yeah. Before we get started, we got to give this man, this is third show tonight with us tonight. We're going to post him over the next 2 weeks. We got to give this man some good sticky sticks. We always give our guests some good cigars. So
That's some short smokes over there.
I got some heat for that ass, dog.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know how I do, bro.
it,
I'm going to take me. Come on, we partners, dog.
Oh,
We can't
yeah.
let this
You
man
got
go out on
some
a
Patrons
good stick.
over there, too, right?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So check
Yeah,
this
I
out,
see
man.
your Patrons over there.
We're going to have to give him a Padron.
Yeah, I see that, Doc.
Yeah, give him a Padron. Thanks for coming out tonight. Yeah. You go ahead. Bye-bye.
Oh, phenomenal.
All right, no, we ain't done,
Yeah,
dog.
you ain't
No,
done.
come on,
Okay.
yeah, come on, man.
You got the T9 over there.
No. This the 49, dog.
Oh, you got the 49.
Yeah, the League of 49.
Okay.
Yeah,
League of
yeah,
49.
yeah.
Got you, Doc.
All right, now I ain't want to say too much of their names, but this one,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna let this one talk a little bit before we start on the podcast.
Right.
This podcast, this cigar, we want the podcast to talk
Okay.
about a little bit. From the boys down here in Dallas, DC Cigars, Definition Cigars.
Right.
So shout out to my boy. They got the orange to match my hat. Okay, anyway, yeah. Yeah, but man, these boys, man, y'all, if you ever in Dallas, or you can go to their website, Definition Cigars. Keep in mind that they're not official sponsors, but we support these boys. They smoke a lot of good. They got to smoke a lot of their good sticks. G Money, tell them these boys a little bit about that pig.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh, wow.
If you've ever smoked the Liga Privada, the feral
The
hog,
pig, feral hog, the hog, yeah. Mm-hmm.
this is the closest thing you're ever going to find to it, and it's half the price. This is a
Yep.
serious stick. I was lucky enough to meet these guys in Vegas
Yeah.
at the PCA show last year.
Great.
I
Great.
smoked this in the arena, walked back, said, y'all nailed this shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Gentlemen, thank you. I appreciate it.
Remember, I hit you. I said, "Hey, you in Vegas? My boys out there. So go say hi
Yeah.
to them." And you
Oh,
went by.
yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Absolutely.
sir. We had to give them some gifts, man. Cause
Appreciated but unnecessary.
yeah. Well, tonight, you brought the
Yeah.
E.H. Taylor? Yes,
Well, we been
sir.
on one tonight. This bottle was full, but man,
I think the lights have made it evaporate. Yeah, that's it.
And again, fam, hit the subscribe button, the like button. Send it to the people that you like as well as the ones you don't like.
Right.
Send it to your multiple threads, the ones that you're on. And we just thank you for everything, fam.
Post
Thank
it
you.
on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your X, on your TikTok. Post it everywhere.
Man, we
Everywhere.
appreciate it. We
Everywhere.
appreciate it, man.
Everywhere.
We about to get started, fellas, man. Today
Thank
we
you.
got to talk about them Cowboys.
All in.
All in.
What the hell does that even mean? All in what? All in trouble.
All up in that ass.
All in the trash can.
It's about to be a wild one. Oh, it's about to be a wild one. Let me tell you right now.
Hey, man, but these Cowboys about to get an enema.
Man.
A verbal enema.
All right, let me get to my first question, man. I can't even get my first question now. This is going to be a wild one. This is about to be a wild one. Lord have mercy. All right. G-Money, you get to go first because you are the honorary Cowboy fan in this son of a gun.
Unfortunately, yes.
Me and Bowtie Bill got a chance to touch on this previous podcast. We're going to give you a chance to get it all off your chest. We have not talked to you. What did you think when... Two questions. I'm going to let you have two, matter of fact. What did you think when Jerry said that I'm going all in? How did you take that? And then number two, what do you think that meant to you?
I didn't take it very seriously because
Thank you.
I had no idea what the hell he meant. I mean, you're an owner. You're supposed to be in every year. You're supposed to be all in every year. Mm-hmm. So what, you've only been 90% in these last couple of years? Is that why the Cowboys hadn't got to the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck's that even mean? Jerry has his habit of letting his mouth override his brain.
And why do you think he said that? I got to throw another question on top of that. Why do you think he said? I'm gonna tell you why I think he said it. But you go first. You're the Cowboy fan.
I wish I had any clue why he had to say it.
I can tell you why he said it.
I wish I knew why he said half the shit he said. I wish he'd shut the fuck up. Now, I've always said,
oh my God.
I love Jerry as an owner because while Jerry has not always made the best and smartest moves,
he spent that cash though.
Every move he's ever made has been trying to win. They haven't worked out, but I respect him because he's trying to win.
Right.
Winning does mean a lot to Jerry. He's done a whole lot recently. So, and I think some of the decisions they made, keeping McCarthy, like we talked about before, talking about extending, there's no way in hell I'd extend Dak. Dak has proven he is what he is. He's a decent regular season quarterback, like McCarthy's a decent regular season coach. Mm-hmm. But when the lights get bright, they both nut up.
Well, you get into the team, but you are right.
Yeah.
You are right. I just had to ask you what you think he meant by all in. I'm going to give you my point of view, and I'm going to let Billy get his off. I'm going to make it real short. I told Billy when we did the podcast together that he just said that to make y'all feel good. He ain't going all in because he can't go all in. Y'all don't got the money to go all in. That's proof in the pudding. All the players y'all lost. Well, we about to talk about that in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Billy. You can recap what you thought he meant by all in.
Man, going all in means that he's not going beyond this point, 2024.
And I think that's fair because
Wait a minute.
some of the moves
break
they've
that down
made.
more. What do you mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
He's not going past this year. What do you mean?
Right, because Dak on his last year, and I can break that down.
Okay.
Because next year, the Cowboys cap for the quarterback for Dak is $40.5 million.
It actually went up when they did that deal, yesterday or today.
Right.
They
okay,
cleared,
so it's 45
so
million.
it's $45 million of dead cap money if they don't
dead
sign
cap
it.
money if they don't sign that.
Yeah.
So it's $55 million this year, $45 million next year.
So you fucked.
Right?
Oh, yeah, we're fucked.
If you don't extend that.
Thank you.
But I'm looking at him when he says all in. I look at that he's not going past 2024.
Well,
which is a great idea.
If anything, Neal, to your point when you told me I'm all in. So what they may be doing is, okay, we'll give you our pick and our first round pick next year, this year in the draft, to get the talent they need to try to win it this year.
They traded with San Francisco, right? Yes.
San Francisco got their pick
San Francisco got their pick
because they got Trey Lance
and Cowboys 31. Yes.
Yeah. So they've got an early second round pick if you look at it that way. So maybe they were willing to give up their first round pick this year and their first round pick next year to move up in the draft and get someone who's going to be a difference maker for the team.
All right, none of that shit happened. That's why I'm over here laughing. All right,
right.
None of that shit happening.
And not only that, all in. What does that mean?
Well, I had another question, but go ahead. We already kind of went through it.
I don't think he has any idea what it means. He says shit to be saying shit.
Thank you. That's what my whole point is.
If Jerry Jones just be quiet, go in the basement,
then it would be Jerry Jones.
Stephen Jones
go in the basement.
Mouthpiece.
Go in the basement.
And let Will McClay do what he does.
Yes, thank God for Will McClay.
You guys will be in a greater position.
So
If that's not going to happen, so let's talk about some factual stuff. But no, you had a question. I can tell you had a question, G-Man. What do you want to say, G-Man?
No, it's not a question. They've got
Statement.
A statement, yeah, okay. You're right.
They made this move to clear up more salary cap money after free agency started.
Oh, that's why I was trying to move.
Why not do it before free agency starts and maybe get a now?
That's what I was trying to move to. I didn't want to talk about what it all in means. Then I was going to talk about the current situation.
Yeah. No,
so let me.
They're screwed. They don't have the money.
That was the next thing I was about to talk about.
They've already lost Tyron Smith, $20 million a year for the Jets. They lost Biotish. They've lost Doran Armstrong. Mm-hmm. They've lost Dante Fowler. Mm-hmm. They've lost
also special teamer, the one who blocked the punt, who's also a cornerback. I can't now pronounce his name. Iguananame.
Let me set it up, fellas. Let me set it up.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. Let me set it up,
he went
fellas.
to the Commanders.
Let me set it up, fellas. This is where I was gonna go. I let you jump out there.
They're screwed, blued, tattooed.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. Let me set it up for you. Let's talk. Before we get there, let me set it up for you. The first thing I want to say is that I heard Cowboy fans saying, "Oh, we want Derrick Henry." I was laughing my ass off because even if y'all got Derrick Henry, you weren't gonna do shit. Let me ask you this, and I'm gonna break down why you weren't gonna do shit with Derrick Henry. Y'all was not gonna win with Derrick Henry. Let me ask you, you're a Cowboy fan. Did you want Derrick Henry, yes or no, and why?
Initially, yes, but when I realized that we had lost Smith and Biotish, we got to get offensive
Let's say
linemen.
you kept him. Let's live in fantasy land for a minute.
They couldn't afford him.
Let's say you had the money. We're gonna do and I don't even like doing fantasy land on this show. But let's do totally
you know
fantasy
what?
land.
No, because I talked to you yesterday about the kid from Wisconsin, Braylon Allen, who's only 23 years old. He's basically the same size as Derrick Henry. Runs a 4.4 40, and he's going to cost you about $1 million a year as opposed to $8 million a year. And he's not 30-something years old.
Based on your question, on the way you tailored it, yes, it should got Derrick Henry. Why? Because he was clocked at 22 miles an hour this year, and he had the second most rushing yards, only behind Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm making sure when I talk.
They should have got him.
Okay. All right.
Based on the question you asked.
All right. So that means taking no salary cap and all that stuff out? Nah, they shouldn't have got him. Because the only thing it would have did was cause more chaos in the locker room with the play calling. You had Cowboy fans talking about why are we not using Derrick Henry. They would have fucked it up. Now, let's talk about the serious situation. They couldn't do it anyway because they didn't have the money. They couldn't do it. But I said we can talk fantasy land for a minute. And I understand what you're saying. You're saying they should have got him. Yes, I agree with what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Billy. Let's say we live in fantasy land that held the salary cap. But what I want Cowboy fans to realize is McCarthy does not run the ball as much as y'all think he do.
He never has.
I did some research. McCarthy last 3 years in Green Bay, he never ran the ball more than 19th, 20th, and 25th rushing attempts. Guess what his rushing attempts been with the Cowboys?
What?
He ain't been top
29th. Yeah. He didn't run the ball.
He don't. Hold on. I gave you your chance. It's a setup question.
No, yours was a fantasy question.
No, it was a setup fantasy question, too, because here's the point. I said take the money out. There's a reason why I did it. Take the money out. You're right.
And now we move to reality.
No. But one thing was still relevant in that fantasy question. The coach was still McCarthy. I said, the hell with the salary cap. My point I try to tell Cowboy fans, even if y'all got him.
He wouldn't run the ball.
Thank you, G-Money. You wasn't going to run it anyway.
On the goal line, when Pollard could not score, Derrick Henry
Okay, 2 more extra touchdowns this year. So what?
You going to pay $8 million for a guy to get 16 yards rushing?
I mean,
no, what he's trying to say is a goal line situation.
That
wins
the game.
He had 16 1-yard touching runs.
There were a couple of times that the Cowboy was on the goal line. Pollard ran the ball, didn't get in. Had Henry ran the ball and got in, y'all could have been the number 1 seed.
And we still would
have lost the game. That's what we're trying to get you to realize. You're right on everything you said, but guess what?
Yes, Billy, you're right.
You would have played Green Bay. You would have bye.
Hold on. You're absolutely right, but you're wrong.
Right. Thank you. And you know where you got that from. You got that from me. You got that from me.
I got that from my son.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, you're right, but you're wrong. Anyway.
He had Zeke and didn't run the ball.
That's what we're trying to get you to realize, dog.
He is a passing quarterback. He is from the
Kellen Moore was the offense coordinator?
Kellen
No,
Moore's
last
trash.
year well, he was not.
No, Kellen Moore's offensive coordinator last year.
He
Mike
was
McCarthy
gone.
was.
Kellen Moore was in San
And
Diego.
what-
What are you
and what-
talking
and
about?
what did
I
he
mean,
say?
Chargers.
And Zeke was gone.
Doesn't matter. The play
Right.
calling was McCarthy
But
last
McCarthy
year.
said, I got rid of Kellen Moore because he wanted to run up the scoreboard and I wanted to run the ball.
And guess what? He ran the ball
And
less.
he didn't. And he ran the ball less.
Billy, I did my homework. I did my homework. I'm trying
Right.
to tell you, bro.
McCarthy is from the West Coast offense tree.
Yes.
Who was the previous coach of the Packers? I can see the guy who went to going to
Holmgren?
Seattle.
Holmgren. Yeah, Holmgren.
He's from
Mike
the Holmgren
Holmgren.
coaching tree. Mm-hmm. And
They don't
those
really
guys,
run the ball like
it's
that.
a West Coast offense where they throw the ball.
They throw a lot. They use a 2-yard pass, 3-yard pass for part of their running game. And
The
you
only
know
problem is those guys could manage a clock, and McCarthy can't tell time.
McCarthy know how to
Yeah.
manage a clock.
He needs a watch.
So that's why I was laughing. That's why I said it was a trick question. Whenever
Yes.
I start giving you all this
Look, you
stuff.
don't know. He asked you a question. He already knows the answer.
Right.
And whatever you say is wrong.
Yeah, know what? Think about it. If I start saying, "Oh, I'm gonna let you live in fantasy land,"
Right.
You already know
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
setup.
yeah, it's a setup.
I told you.
It's a
Oh,
setup.
take the salary cap out. The hell is the salary cap? McCarthy still wasn't gonna run him, Billy. I'm not
yeah.
saying Henry was trash. He's just not gonna run him.
Henry would have been.
so-
but he would have been wasted.
Thank you. So, Cowboy fan, I just wanted to get that out there. Y'all always talking about Henry. Y'all laughing. Y'all ain't gonna do shit with Henry, not because Henry's trash, because y'all don't know how to use him, and you ain't
Well, they
gonna use
don't
him.
now. Okay, so what you gonna do at the running back position?
Hold on, I'm about to get to that. But that's a good question. Go ahead.
What you gonna do?
Good
at the
question.
running
That's a good
saw,
question.
So one of the things I saw in the draft was this kid Braylon Allen from Wisconsin.
Hmm?
He's 6'4", 240, runs a 4.40.
What about Jonathan Brooks out of Texas?
Bias.
you could
Billy is a
probably-
Texas fan. Billy is a Texas fan.
No. Actually, Jonathan Brooks would have been the highest rated running back had he not torn his ACL.
Correct.
Now,
Exactly.
the Cowboys have a history, for a long history. You look at Chris Canty. You look at Sean Lee of drafting guy, Jalen Smith.
Jalen
We're
Smith.
talking about a
drafting-
running back now, fella. Stop.
I understand it's different.
I know where you're going with it.
Right,
Go ahead.
but they have a history of drafting those guys later and picking them up and kind of stealing them.
Yeah.
So-
I get that.
Vander Esch.
No, he wasn't hurt. Vander wasn't hurt.
he wasn't hurt
Vander was
in
the first round, wasn't he? Boise State or
no,
something?
no, he was the first
He had
round
a
pick.
neck injury.
He went
Yeah,
first.
but he
he was
didn't have
early.
that-
Leighton Vander
No,
Esch.
Vander was the first or second round, wasn't he?
Maybe second. He wasn't
Yeah.
first.
Okay, go
but
ahead.
he didn't have the injury in college. He got that in the pros. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, if Brooks was healthy, he may be the only running back taken in the first round. So the Cowboys may be able to steal him with the second or third round pick. But the question is, will he be ready to play this year?
Bingo. So, no, you can't go with Brooks. I would say they're going to have to drive a running back, though, Billy. Not
So
trying to poop.
Trey Sermon from Florida State's ranked real high. But again, I'm talking third or fourth round.
Yeah, I was about to say, you
At the
know how I
best.
feel about running backs.
No,
you
no,
know
no,
how I
no.
feel about running backs.
No, we've got to
You
we've
pick
got
a
to
running
draft
back,
offensive
but-
line
Thank
first
you.
round.
You
What
pick
you need a center?
We need everything.
So, let me ask you this. So, you say you need everything.
Wide receiver, running back.
Yeah, I mean they got Rick Gallup.
What's the name still there?
You only have one running back under contract, right?
Yep.
Just one.
Hold on. But
5'8".
Gotcha, we know. The other wide receivers, he's still there? The one
Michael Gallup.
Yeah,
gone.
Cooks.
No, Gallup gone. No,
Brandon
not-
Cooks is
that's
still
the
there.
one. Yeah, okay. Because
And
Cooks
Ja-
is still
and
there.
Jalen
Okay.
and Jalen Tolbert's still there.
Okay.
Who he was a second round pick 2 years ago. He stepped up a lot this
Okay,
this
so you
minute
tell
this year.
Cook.
They got rid of Gallup. Ferguson changed a lot for the end of the year last
So
year.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
On starting players, who has more holes, the Cowboys or the Bears?
I think the Cowboys do.
Ooh, Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys do. We don't
They
have
don't
a
have
left.
And you
running
trying to
back.
tell me that the Bears won't make the playoff next year?
They don't have a running back. They don't have a center. They don't have a
left
left
tackle.
tackle. They don't have a wide receiver.
We don't have a defensive lineman.
You don't have a defensive lineman.
we don't have a
You don't
linebacker.
have a-
That's why the
now.
show is
and
called
you
Tell
lost,
It.
and you lost debt on cornerbacks.
Let me say this. I'm going to give you back the floor. I promise you. This is why the show is called Tell the Truth. We're going to hit y'all with that stuff. That narrative they try to put on social media and ESPN, I keep telling y'all, my Bears only have 3 open positions left. Well, 4. You have a quarterback, center, left guard, and free safety.
No, the Cowboys are good at
Cowboys
corner
y'all need way more starters.
because they
Well,
re-signed
special team in depth.
they re-signed Jordan Lewis.
Yes.
Who came on.
That's why y'all got rid of
Dude.
Stephon Gilmore.
Well, Stephon Gilmore's still out there. So they could still re-sign
But
him.
he's not with the Cowboys.
No, he's not with the Cowboys.
Right.
Stephon Gilmore?
Yeah, he's gone.
He was
Cornerback?
It was a 1-year deal.
Uh-huh.
But
He's gone.
Jordan Lewis at the end of the year was a beast. So now you have Jordan Lewis.
Lewis.
Jordan
Yeah.
Lewis, he's the one who broke the record.
He no.
That's Bland. That's Bland.
Bland.
Jordan
Yeah.
Lewis had the plantar fasciitis at the end of last season.
Okay.
But he didn't come back till mid-season. But, dude, he was a coverage beast. So now they're going to have him in the slot with
They
Bland
paid
and Diggs
him
at
and
corners.
got rid of Gilmore.
And they've got Overshawn from Texas, who tore his
He's coming
ACL in
back.
training camp. He'll be back.
That's your edge rusher.
Don't be
right
wrong.
there.
They need a lot of help, okay? A lot of help.
Go ahead. I'm going to let you get it off.
No, they didn't.
I'm not cutting you off. I'm going to tell you
But
this,
you
man.
don't have no linebacker.
Let me put this succinctly. We're fucked.
Cowboys want to be a good team, but I'm going to tell you what's
No.
going to look. I'm going to tell you what's going to save
That's
the
why
Cowboys.
Jerry Jones is not paying Dak his money.
We'll get to that in a minute.
That's why Jerry Jones is not, he's letting everything play out.
We'll get to that in a minute, but you are wrong again. I'm a straight asshole. I don't give a fuck. Dog, let me
He's
say
so
this.
smooth when he says
yeah,
it, I mean, yeah.
he's wrong. Because I always be more right.
Wrong.
He beat me on bets, but when I predict what team's gonna do, he might beat me on
If you
bets.
take
Yeah.
his money, that's all that matters.
Well, yeah, he give me on the bet. I be doing a lot of emotional bets, dumb stuff. I ain't doing that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
no more. No more
We know that
emotional
shit
bets.
for sure,
He always
yeah.
give me on the Chicago Bears and emotional dumbass bets. He give me on that. But let me say this. No, I wanted to respond to what you just said about the last part. Damn, it's something you said. I'm getting old. Because that's why I was like, wrong. I wanted to get to what he just said. You said something a minute ago, and I wanted to jump in on what you said.
Cowboys are screwed.
Man, you said something I wanted to just get in your ass, G Money, man, and no homo. Like I say, pause nowadays to get kids say. Kids say no pause.
We were talking about how the Bears versus the Cowboys.
No, it was something about he just said I wanted to really get him. But anyway, this is what I was gonna say. The one thing that's saving the Cowboys is you are in a garbage ass division. That's the one thing that's
Absolutely.
saving you.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah, you
NFC
are. Yeah, they are.
NFC East?
NFC. There's only 2 teams. Stop. If you don't got 3 teams,
The
your team.
Giants
The
are
NFC, what about the NFC West?
No. We're talking about winning your
NFC
division.
East. Talking about the division, not the
B-
conference, the
Billy,
division.
Billy, if you got a garbage division, that means you playing 6 games. They're gonna go 5-1. They're gonna sweep the Giants. They're gonna sweep the Washington Redskins, and they're gonna split with Philadelphia. That means they already got 5 wins, Billy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
5-1.
I respectfully disagree.
You don't think they're gonna sweep the Giants and Washington next year?
No.
You got your rabbit ass mind.
Because of the fact that Dan Quinn, who went to the Washington Commanders,
You gonna play them tough?
and they always going to split.
How Dan Quinn's defense do in the playoffs?
Dog, do you know? You,
And
no.
players, and
You said they're
players.
gonna always split. When you say something incorrect on this show, I gotta get you because it's called Tell the Truth. They don't split. They bust Washington ass last year. They swept them.
How did Dan Quinn's defense do in the playoffs?
And plus,
Didn't y'all sweep them last
a
year?
lot of
We swept them like the last 4 or
2
5
years.
years.
I'm saying so they don't always sweep. That's not a
We're
factual.
4
I just want you done. I say something
In-
factual.
in the
You get
last
mad,
10
but I gotta cut you off. You say something not factual, I'm cutting you
In the
off.
last 10 years,
Yeah,
we're 14-6.
against Washington, they
Against
own them.
Washington.
Yeah,
We're 18-2 versus the Giants.
yeah. What are you talking about? Ain't no more splitting.
so what I'm saying to you is that now that Dan Quinn is over there and he got some Cowboy players, it's not a foregone conclusion that the Cowboys is going to sweep Washington.
Yeah, but getting
That's not a
Cowboy
foregone
players is not a
conclusion.
great thing anymore.
No, let me say this. let me say this.
He got Biotis, who we didn't really want anymore. Now,
Armstrong is good.
Dorrance Armstrong,
Armstrong, the defensive tackle. Y'all lost him.
But
Do it.
Biotis, they were looking to get another
Let
center.
me
anyway.
let me deep dive into Washington because it's so funny. I watched a lot of Washington Redskin games. I was around a bunch of Redskin fans.
And they'll always be the Redskins as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
so
but
thank
they
you.
are the Redskins. Sorry, Commanders, Redskin anyway. Their secondary is trash though, Billy. It's trash.
Yeah.
Hot trash. And the second worst secondary in the NFC East, believe it or not, is actually Philly. Philly secondary
Philly's
is trash.
horrible.
I'm gonna break it down to you, bro.
Horrible.
I know every team in the NFL.
But they got Gardner
Trash.
Johnson back.
Trash. No, he's not. He left.
No, they got him back.
Gardner?
Yeah, they got Gardner Johnson back.
Oh, yeah. He came back from Detroit. You're right. He went back to
Billy,
Philly. You're right.
Billy.
He left Detroit.
They didn't
He
want
was
him in
in
the first place.
Right.
But
They got him back.
They got him back,
They brought
though.
him back.
No, he was in Detroit
Now,
and
your
then he
trash,
left. Yeah.
but your trash is better than the trash that we had.
Bottom line is this. the Cowboys are in the weak division. So no matter how much we want to clown them, Billy, I'm just getting you ready.
How you rank their divisions? Who talking about? We do of the 4 divisions.
It may be the worst.
It's
in
the
football.
worst. I'm about to set you up, Billy. You're gonna have the floor.
The worst in football.
Yeah, let me set you up, Billy. It's the worst.
Is it worse in the Is it worse in the NFC South?
Yes. Yeah.
That's tough, Neal.
Yeah.
Who's
it
good?
is.
Carolina's garbage.
Yes, it's worse.
Tampa Bay,
It's worse. Y'all can let me have the floor.
Saints.
All right, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. No.
It's worse, dog.
It's worse.
It's
Tampa
worse.
Bay.
It's worse.
The NFC East is worse than the NFC South.
Washington's going to have a rookie quarterback. The Giants are either going to start Drew Lock or Danny Dimes.
Them motherfuckers call me. Ask me to I play. Fuck out of here, man.
I turned their call down.
Shit, yeah.
Philadelphia was in the Super Bowl, man, 2 years
2 years ago.
Billy, what I tell you about being top heavy, when we had these debates, I mean, you off air, Billy will see 2 teams and say that division better. I know. I look at the whole division.
Yeah.
But the NFC South is better than the NFC East?
Yeah,
as of right now, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, because you got
Let's go with quarterbacks.
Derek Carr, Baker
Cousins
Mayfield,
and Cousins.
and Kirk Cousins are better.
So that gives you 3 good teams.
Right.
You only got 2 in the NFC
Well,
East.
these are 3 good quarterbacks.
Right.
In NFC East, you got 2.
Yes. You got 2.
Hurts and you got Dak. That's it. Washington's gonna have a rookie.
Derek Carr's not a good quarterback.
No.
Who?
No, we said
No, we didn't say Derek Carr. We
we
said
said that Derek Carr's better than anything in the NFC East.
yes. He's better than Danny Dimes. He better than Danny Dimes?
No.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Oh,
you gonna make me
dude,
cuss
come
all
on.
over? No, fuck
Danny
out
Dimes
of
is
Lord have
horrible.
mercy. Lord
Danny
have
Dimes
mercy.
is horrible.
He's trash.
horrible.
Straight trash.
He's not even worthy of being trash.
Trash, dog. Straight trash. And in fact, hey, my boy Mark from Raiders, I know you're going to watch this podcast. Trash, because he hate Derek Carr. He hate Derek Carr because he said Derek Carr fucked up his Raiders. Man, he's trash, dog.
Derek Carr is just Danny Dimes is the stuff.
No, I take it back.
Hold on.
Derek Carr is trash, but Danny Dimes. I'm sorry, I said the wrong person. Trash.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes is trash, and Derek Carr is trash, but Derek Carr is better than Danny Dimes.
So Danny
How
Dimes,
are you going to say the NFC South is better than the NFC East?
because they got 3 good quarterbacks.
Dude.
NFC East has 2. That's
Dude,
it.
Billy, Derek Carr is trash. Danny Dimes is dumpster juice. He the bottom of the garbage when you pick up and start leaking on your hand.
Danny Dimes is what Derek Carr scrapes off his shoes after he steps in dog shit.
Right.
That's Danny Dimes.
Right. Dog.
He's horrible.
So y'all on record saying that the NFC
East is going to be the
is
worst
the
division
worst
of football.
division in
Yes.
football.
Yeah.
I would say in the NFC, because I got to think about the AFC. I'm just saying the NFC, yes.
Yes.
So tell me about the AFC East.
Not saying why are you gonna do that?
Or the
I
AFC South.
I just want to talk about the NFC because the AFC South is kind of you might consider the word, but in the
Hold on,
NFC,
but you got Jacksonville and Houston.
yeah, and I don't see Sunshine. Sunshine gonna be healthy next year.
Yeah.
And you know how I feel about Sunshine.
Yeah.
But
That's 2.
that's only 2 teams, like
Yeah,
you
that's
said.
2 bad men.
Nah, I would
See, that's only 2 quarterbacks.
see.
though.
Don't
That's
do
still
that.
better than NFC
You let him off the hook.
You
You let him off the hook. I tried to save your raggedy ass. I tried to save your raggedy ass. I said keep it in the NFC, and your raggedy ass had to say of all the football. And Billy was getting his ass whooped in his debate. And Billy was like, I try to find a way to squint out this motherfucker. They whooping my ass right now. And he said, what about all the football? And George took debate. Yeah, all the football. No, just the NFC, man. God, dog, you raggedy, you's a raggedy mother sucker. You's a raggedy mother.
Let's look at the AFC South quarterbacks. Let's look at the AFC South quarterbacks.
Go
You got
ahead.
Sunshine.
We had a conversation. Go ahead.
You got Sunshine. You got C.J. Stroud. Right.
Okay.
Will Levis, who didn't prove anything last year, and he's from Kentucky, but he still didn't prove anything. And A.J. Richardson,
I see where you're
who
going
should
with
have never
it.
been drafted in the first round in the first place.
I see where you're going with it, but I probably would have to say that the AFC South. I hate to
You
say
think it's
weakest.
better?
I would say the easiest division. I would have to say maybe the NFC East though. I just think Danny Dimes is trash.
He's garbage.
Trash.
Straight garbage.
And
the Redskins have a
Giants, the Giants will have a very good defensive line next year. Y'all motherfuckers better get off offensive linemen. They got my boy Burns from Carolina.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
That's
did.
some
They paid
big
$100
boy.
million.
That nigga. I said, my
They
the word.
paid
I said the N word. I'm sorry. Make sure that dude's a head
Were
hunter.
you
I dropped the N word. I'm so sorry.
Were you gonna say
That
that?
dude.
You
I
gonna
mean,
say
that
ninja?
dude. I've been drinking.
You gonna say
I've been
ninja?
drinking. I'm on my Beyonce tonight. I don't care what you been thinking. I've been drinking. No, I'm just saying that dude. I dropped the N word. Sorry.
Right.
That dude.
Right.
The Giants offensive
Brian
line, but
Burns,
they still gotta have
they
a
done
quarterback.
bookend.
By the way, they lost their best offensive player.
They got a left tackle.
Billy,
they
they're the
lost
worst.
Saquon.
They're the worst. So
The
Billy,
left tackle ain't running the ball.
Billy, you're losing this debate. The more I think about it, the NFC East is
Yes,
going
you
to
are,
be
Billy.
This is a Cowboy fan telling you, dude, they're the worst. The NFC East will be the worst division next year, by far. Like I said, by far. Jacksonville, this AFC South is close.
The
It is
NFC
close.
East will be the worst division in the NFC.
And if you say if you just want to say just the NFC, go back to our original debate.
Yes.
It's definitely the NFC East.
Tell me about the quarterbacks in the NFC West.